finally back in New York. Right now, I'm on my way to my apartment. I will be dropping off my luggage, changing really quick, and then meeting up with my friend Delfina. We are gonna go to a protest against the child detention centers at the border. And I'm really excited to see my friend and get back into activism and protesting. He is here. It is so great to be back in Brooklyn. One of the things that I miss the most about New York when I'm away is this city's fighting spirit. In this video, you'll meet a diverse group of activists, including my friends Delfina and Frank.
Is New York City in the house tonight? Oh, I know.
Remember that this nation's liberty has always been for just a few, at the expense, the enslaving expense of many. For anyone who claims to be a Christian, and ignores that Jesus was a refugee and an immigrant who said, "Whatsoever you do to the least of these, you do unto me." That's from Matthew 25, by the way. You need to know that there are eternal consequences to consider. So we're here to shine our lights, not just for that warm, fuzzy feeling of solidarity, although that's good, but because the light we hold will turn into the new light we must be. Because whatever we've done before, and a lot of us have done a lot, it's not enough. They have escalated. The government is breaking U.S. and international law. And if they escalate with raids pending and camps growing, what we have done is not enough. It's just the start.
Luces por la justicia.
Lights for justice.
Luces por una vida digna.
Lights for a dignified life.
Luces por la libertad.
Lights for liberty.
Es el momento de parar las deportaciones, de parar la separación de familias, de parar el encarcelamiento ilegal en las jaulas y hileras de quienes buscan asilo.
It is time to halt the deportations, to halt the separation of families, to stop illegal imprisonment in cages and ice boxes of those seeking asylum. It is time to stop the persecutions of those who come to make a life here.
Es el momento de parar las persecuciones de quienes tienen una vida hecha aquí para ser deportados. Es el momento de unir nuestras fuerzas y exigirle al gobierno el desmantelamiento de sus carteles y su mafia, ICE, CBP y todas las corporaciones privadas que se están enriqueciendo, aterrorizando a millones de familias.
It is time to join forces and demand this government to dismantle its cartels, its ICE mafia, its CBP, and all the private corporations that are enriching themselves by terrorizing millions of families.
I cannot bless my son with a full heart while there are other children kept in cages. That I cannot be a rabbi at peace. And there cannot be a Shabbat of peace while there is a reign of terror against children in our country.
Woke up this morning with my mind stayed on freedom, stayed on freedom. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Delfina's supposed to be coming up that staircase, coming up the escalator right now, and she's not here. And this bus is about to leave. We're going to New Jersey for a reason I'll explain in a second.
Hey, so I'm just doing a little bit of a recap because Brianna decided not to use Instagram anymore. So I have to explain to her literally everything going on the internet. We're basically talking about like using our resources as a community and like using our strengths individually to like create change within like our small communities in the city.
We're basically out here to diversify our activist network.
With Starbucks, because I'm a hypocrite.
No, we all know that activists run on caffeine.
I know.
So we do the best we can.
She was 4. Right. I think I'm leaving the story, but I have no idea.
Okay, I have something for you from Florida.
Stop.
It's a little thing. It's a small thing because you're a small person.
I am a small person.
Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so cute. Oh my god, you're so adorable.
Stop, I love this.
It's a little shell.
I love it. Did you paint it?
Yeah. I mean, it didn't come from the ocean with your name on it.
Yeah, a word, imagine. I thought it was maybe like from my little gift shop and they had my name. I was like, I doubt that they would have my name. That would be funny as
You're
well.
too special.
Oh, thank you, babe.
Welcome.
Thank you for the travel, son.
Of course, this is Brianna.
Hi, I'm Brianna.
Yes. Come on in. That smells good, yo. Out here in Jersey, like specifically this area is very Latinx. Every Latinx country is represented out here, you know, mostly. And there's a lack of spaces for young people to come together. And having fun is important.
Yeah.
I ain't never gonna knock us for having fun, because I have fun, you know. But I think there has to be a balance. A lot of us that are gonna be here today are artists.
Yeah.
So I think that's gonna be very interesting, because as an artist, you have to kind of be open-minded.
My main favorite thing, I used to go out in the city. I don't really do it anymore. But I would write my poetry like as street art in the city. So I would go around. Yeah, that was just my way of rebelling. And like I was mad at New York for a long time. I like the way it was changing. And we're in this like technological age where we've completely distanced ourselves from things that are like natural and primal, and like we don't get bored. Like I don't know if that's a weird concept, but like because of technology, we don't get bored. Mm-hmm. And when you get bored, you result to things like art or like expression, and we don't do that anymore. And that's why, you know, we were talking a lot about like soul loss and the idea of like the ego and things like that. And we were like, you had this conversation? I'm telling you, like it's today, your Mercury's in retrograde. Like, really? That's what you wrote? Wow.
You wanna share?
Yeah, I'd like to share it. Or do I?
Sure.
Is it okay that I'm recording you?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
The ego needs constant reassurance. The ego needs constant affirmation. That is the most. You want to be the most smart, or the most stupid, the most important, or the most inconvenienced. The ego is always hungry for the most. The ego is always hungry for social currency. That is not you. The ego must always be fed. When it is not fed, it sends signals to your brain to signal specific emotions. The ego then gathers fear as a type of seasoning to add to your perception of reality. Fear creates ideas that entertain and project realities that do not exist.
People, I think, are always struggling with defensiveness and I don't know, people are naturally very narcissistic, and I think like putting down your ego and like being inclusive and being open is like one of the most difficult things we can do.
That's what holds us back, really, from like solidifying connections, having movements that have longevity.
Yeah.
My name is Jackie. I've known a lot of pain, but I've also known a lot of love. We're all born with certain talents and certain strengths. And I think it's our job to get in touch with them and to grow them and to use them to help ourselves, those nearest to us, and as many people as possible. I want to use everything I have until the day that I die and be left with nothing more to give.
I feel like, you know, coming from where I come from having nothing, like not much at all, you know, I'm aiming to get everything that I can for me, my daughter, my family, all of that. I feel like it's important for a lot of people to understand that change is possible. If enough of us come together, we could really like change the world. Like that shit is crazy. How many people don't believe that's possible? I feel like so many people don't believe it's possible to the point that what we're doing right now could have been done years, hundreds of years ago. If people just believe, like just, you know, people just gotta put their minds together and just, you know, really spread that love. And at the end of the day, we're not doing it for us because we're gonna die. We're doing it for the youth. And hopefully we could teach that generation to live life a certain way. So I feel like it's important for us as 20-somewhat-year-olds to make a change right now. You know, be young and still old and wise at the same time.
I'm here because I do care. Like, see, me, like, I'm a spiritual person. You know what I'm saying? And so I understand everything that you guys are saying. With our culture, we bring everybody involved, no matter what color, shape, size, whatever you are.
That stop sign right there.
Make a left.
Make a left and keep going straight.
For how long?
3
How many
blocks.
blocks? 3 blocks?
Yes.
All right.
Left,
Thank you. Bye. I didn't ask. Is it okay that I recorded you?
That's fine, yeah.
Okay, awesome. Okay. We are running out of that meeting really quick. Yeah, there's a lot going on. I don't know. Call me old school, but I don't like to be out late at night.
Yeah, it's literally like we're gonna get there like right as it gets dark. So we gotta go. Wait,
Yeah.
make a left, right?
Yes. We got a really pretty sunset, right?
Oh my God, that's so pretty.
Okay,
I have
and
so much caffeine inside me. I'm
so
like
much
twitching.
caffeine. Girl, I have to pee so bad.
Oh my God. How much footage? That was like what, like 2 hours of footage?
Yeah, it was a lot.
With your little ass iPhone.
Oh my God. Drag me harder, Delfina.
That was very therapeutic.
I feel very restored. It's just nice to come back and be around people that have very open values, that don't live fear-based lives. You still have this coffee.
I know. Oh my God, Swing's wet. Wet. Swing's wet. No. Go to change seats. Go. Okay. What that was? I didn't like
Someone
that.
touched your butt.
Like someone.
Oh my God, I'm next.
Oh my God, I'm exhausted. Yeah, that was not what I was expecting. Everyone just felt like they needed some kind of like therapeutic like moments.
Yeah,
It's cool.
it was definitely a talking circle.
I like things like that, and I like the idea of like getting together with people and like strengthening like our like spirituality.
It was like we were all putting together our own puzzle pieces for like this big picture idea. And so for me to be able to show you in this video how we are out here in New York and in Jersey connecting the dots and how really different people from different backgrounds are coming together to share their experiences. You don't see that in every friend group, to be honest. So I think this is just a way for you guys to see like a different way of connecting with other young people. And then from here, we are definitely going to be doing more work for supporting immigrants, especially undocumented immigrants in New York City. And so stay tuned for more information on that.
What's we're gonna now?
Okay, so we're about to just start co-working and like working on the next move. But yeah, so now you got like a better big picture idea of what's happening mentally in my world.
What's going on?
Hey!
Nice pants. Look at you.
Styling.
Pajamas. Right?
My what?
A painting.
Oh, thank you.
I started painting again, but
Okay, painting hangs are in the near future.
Yeah.
look.
Whoa.
It's fucking cool. So what I want to do is I want to start mobilizing people to hand out flyers in the city, and basically they say like what your Fourth Amendment and Fifth Amendment rights are as, you know, an immigrant of the United States.
Yeah, and something along the lines like if ICE shows up, like that sort of thing.
Yeah, no, 100% that. All right, I love you. I'll text you tomorrow during the day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Keep fighting the good fight.
I was so inspired by Delfina's idea that I immediately started working on a flyer. To me, this issue is so personal because both of my parents are from Mexico. They were born and raised in Mexico and came to the United States, where they have worked hard. I am so grateful for the life that they have provided for me. I think it's unfair to judge people based on where they're from. Every day I see examples of how diversity makes New York City a beautiful, amazing place. I hope that this flyer shows how much I respect and admire immigrants, and my friends seem to like it too, so that's awesome as well. We had just learned that ICE was planning on raiding immigrant neighborhoods in New York City, so we knew we had to move fast with our campaign. The first raid was only 2 days away, but we had a plan.
This is honestly so good. It's like starting with like you're getting people's attention obviously as to what it is. Everyone knows what this is about. Throwing them something they didn't know. Wallet and everyone's able to citizens and honestly, this is awesome just in case we like get attacked or anything. You have the floor.
All right. Okay. Can someone fact check Frank?
Someone fact check Frank.
What did?
Go to make an Instagram like fact check Frank.
That needs to be a hashtag. Fact check Frank.
Fact check Frank.
Steve Bannon owns stock of kombucha.
Okay, but like which kombucha? Just like that one?
No, like legit, like
the
kombucha.
OG one?
Yeah. Like they're all made, like there's different companies, but they're all the same. It's like CBD, honestly.
Wait,
CBD,
don't ruin that
avocado
for me
toast.
too.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
Pass
Okay.
out the posters.
I'll see you guys Sunday at 5 in the morning. See you Sunday.
Yes.
5 in the morning.
Sunday, 5 in the morning?
4 in the morning. 6 in the morning. Bye, guys. You signed up for this. Not my problem. Bye.
See you later? 4 in the morning?
When I went down to the jailhouse and I took back what they stole from me, took it back. Well, I went down to the jailhouse and I took back what they stole from me, took it back. Now he's under my feet, under my feet, under my feet, under my feet. Ain't gonna let the system walk all over me. Went to the border, I went down to the border, and I took back what they stole from me. Took it back, took it back. Well, I went down to the border and I took back what they stole from me. Took it back, took it back. Well, he's under my feet, under my feet, under my feet, under my feet. Ain't gonna let the system walk all over me. Where did we go now? Well, I went down to the White House and I took back what they stole from me. Took it back. Well, I went down to the White House and I took back what they stole from me. Took it back. Took it back. Now he's under my feet, under my feet, under my feet, under my feet. Ain't gonna let the system walk on. No, ain't gonna let it. No, and he's under my feet, under my feet, under my feet, under my feet. Ain't gonna let the system walk all over me. One more time, yeah. He's under my feet, under my feet, under my feet, under my feet. Ain't gonna let up to freedom land. I ain't gonna let nobody turn me round, turn me round. I ain't gonna let nobody turn me round. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching up to freedom land. I'm gonna let nobody turn me round, turn me round, turn me round. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me round. Gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, keep on walking, keep on walking, keep on talking, keep on loving, keep on marching.